The opinions expressed on the radio program by the host, co-hosts, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of Gynesis Radio, www.gynesisradio.com, Gynesis Radio's owners, management, or affiliates.
I'm fired up. I am fired the fuck up.
Oh, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
What up, y'all?
Unfortunately, the new time is 7 p.m. because people decided to make an executive decision without me.
Yeah, that is not true. That is very
The
false.
board has voted against me when I wasn't here, and they said the show will be starting at 7. So if I was telling y'all 6, my bad. I am fired up because the engineer always come in
Yeah.
and fire my ass up. I'm going to change the topic based off of what he wait.
Why are you all upset? Calm down. You want a drink? You need a cup of water or something? You all right?
How was your week, Cheche?
My week was fine. Had a nice busy week. It was very productive. Went to the gym after like so many months. I'm out of shape.
Really?
Yeah, I'm out of shape.
Damn.
Yeah, I need to get back to it. Because like it's summertime. I don't like how I'm feeling.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm too slow.
You feeling like
Sluggish.
you can't bring nobody home?
No, I can do that.
Oh, so then you still in shape.
That ain't a problem there. I'm just saying.
Engineer, how was your week?
So far, so good. You know, I can't complain.
Really?
I woke up this morning and said it's a beautiful day to be alive. I'm good.
Really? Did you wake up to a nappy-headed woman?
No, I did not.
There you go. And that's what we're going to be talking about, ladies
I
and
woke
gentlemen.
up to my 3 cats.
You got 3 cats? I didn't know you had 3 cats.
Iris Cupcake,
You got some exotic. Oh, that's right. You
Tiger
had the-
Woods,
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
that's right, and Squeaky Sloan.
Yeah.
That's
What's
right.
that other exotic cat you had? What's the name of the breed?
I got a Savannah that my
That's
son
the one,
jacked
the
me for,
Savannah.
and then
You got the one with just the skin?
no. The Savannah is a big cat, and
Shit is dangerous.
Cupcake is a Singapore.
Where you get these cats from?
And the Singapore is a cat that always looked like a kitten.
Really?
Oh, it's like a miniature?
I wouldn't call it a miniature. She just never grows no more than like 3 pounds and shit.
Like a mini pincher?
Somewhat more or less.
Wow.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh,
And
and
her
I was
name is-
mad at you until you said that.
And her name is Iris Cupcake. She sleeps with me every
Irish
night.
cupcake.
Oh, you
Iris
make-
Cupcake.
Oh,
yes.
Iris.
Iris Cupcake.
Oh my God, I
Mhm.
was just gonna be mad at him, ladies and gentlemen. And he just warmed my heart with that pussy cat story.
He's a pussy lover.
No, you ain't warmed my heart. You think I'm stupid? He was just in here saying, girls, that he don't like the nappy headed women. That he don't mess with black women no more. Why is that? Why, when men get a certain status, they don't marry us? What was the problem? What's the problem?
I love me all women. Back in high school, all I did was black women.
You said it wrong, so I know you lying. You
What?
said I love me all women.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
love-
Latino. I'm sorry.
I love me all
I
women.
love me
and
all
back- all women. You know, I gotta say things backwards sometimes. Dyslexia and shit. You know.
He must be got a little Jamaican in him too. Jamaicans talk backwards and shit. We say good morning, they say good night.
I love me all women.
I love me all women. Yeah,
But
that's
why?
funny.
Why do these men when they get a certain status in the NBA and the NFL, they marry?
I don't know. I always think
A
it
woman
could be
of
like
another
mama
race.
issues.
Really?
They hate their mom. They don't want anybody looking.
Mom was their biggest cheerleader.
I don't know.
That's
Not
what
everybody's
got them to
situation
the
is the
NBA.
same.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
What?
They grew up watching Popeye.
Popeye.
That's all I can stand. And I can't stand no more. Popeye. You know what I mean? That's his famous line. You know, too much, just too much sometimes.
They young though. How they know about Popeye?
I'm just saying. Listen, the cartoon channel is the cartoon channel. Everybody watch cartoon channel. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Popeye was my favorite like cartoon.
Oh,
and look,
so people, young
and
people
Brutus
do
was the
watch
first
that.
side dude.
Yeah, he was a yeah.
He was officially the first
He was
side
the first
dude.
side dude.
Who?
Yes,
Brutus.
Brutus, the big dude.
I don't remember that.
What? He used to fight.
I remember
Popeye.
Brutus, but
Okay.
Yeah, well, he used to always steal olive oil
I need a refresher.
He used to snatch up olive oil all the time.
all the time.
Him and Popeye was fighting over olive oil all the time. He was the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
side dude.
Right,
That
I
skinny
forgot
broad.
about
He was
that.
officially the first side dude.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Pick up on it before you drop it, baby.
Mhm.
All right, but the actual topic is because women want to know why y'all not marrying her.
Why we not
A lot
marrying
of women, it was like, can you ask the men, how come they not marrying us? What's the problem? Why these women, how come they're engaged for 20 years and never married? And
That's wild. I don't
what do you
know.
think it is? As a man,
I
they
don't
want
know.
a man's perspective.
I feel like, all right, so I remember having this discussion, right? And I feel like men, it's being like submissive. Most men don't like to be submissive. They have to like bow down to their woman and then give them everything after that, right? Well, at least that's what we think in our heads, right? Like you have possession of all our belongings. You get the whole castle. You get the, that's what it is. So it's like,
okay.
before we give all that up to you, we have to really convince ourselves that, are you worth it?
Oh.
That's the real question. Are you worth it? Then, yeah, I'll give you all those things.
So what,
But if you
what solidifies her being worth?
Look, if you're driving your man crazy, you're not worth it. He gonna think twice, and that's probably why he cheating on your ass. That's 100% the truth. If you driving your man crazy, arguing him, putting up some dumbass story or some shit, and talking about whatever you trying, whatever it is that out there, what's out there. If you giving your man a headache, he's not looking at you that way. It's just not happening.
Well, let me ask you this, because I personally know someone that was doing everything for their man. Beautiful person, beautiful spirit, never raised her voice, just was giving him everything. Head, pussy, ass, whatever he wanted, and he still cheated. Why?
Ooh.
Can I answer that for you?
Yeah,
Yes,
you answer
please,
that one, 'cause I don't
please,
have an answer for
engineer.
that one.
You only saw the after effects. It was something that she did along the way that made her lose her edge.
You think so?
Women control a relationship. You know what I mean?
Why some men just
Listen, I'm not condoning about cheating. I'm not talking about the cheating part. I'm talking about why he may have not married her or why things might have went left. You know what I'm saying? There's no greater trophy in a man's life than his woman. He loves his woman more than anything else on God's green earth, right? And she controls that. You know what I mean? Like Luther said in that song, if you stir my love, you'll never need another.
Big Luther or skinny Luther?
Both Luthers. Right? You know what I mean? So, and that's some real shit. You stir my love, you never need another, right? But she did something, right, that disrespected him. You know what I'm saying? And women are more forgiving than men. And that right there, she lost her edge. You know what I'm saying? Because every time he tried to give her his all, that disrespect comes back. Because respect isn't given, it's earned. You know what I mean? And although she did everything else after that to be a good wife, to be a wife and be a great lady, but that one thing of disrespect that she did to him made her lose her edge because that broke his heart. That little thing of disrespect broke his heart.
That sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
All right, then.
I mean, I can tell you.
You are representing the male breed. But I'm telling you, I personally know some women that have been the perfect woman. Unlike myself. Unlike myself.
But that's from their perspective, right? You didn't get the man's perspective. So I can tell you, like, what are my turn-offs, right? I can have a beautiful woman, but you have no drive, no ambition. I start looking at you a certain way. I start looking at you like, why are you not making moves? Why are you not doing this? Because I'm always active and I'm always out there trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? And I need somebody with that same energy. That's why I like.
And my question is, when she's giving that energy, she's bringing everything to the table. She is the perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you cheat?
Well, sometimes when it's like that,
is it the man?
Sometimes you got to change your nouns to get back on track. People, places, and things. Sometimes you got to do a total reset. You know, sometimes you just can't. You know, whatever the disrespect was, whatever the problem was, it might have been the advice you got from your little girlfriends and shit. You know what I mean? It might have been, that childhood sweetheart who popped back up and left his name and matches on your doorstep. And he came home one day and looked down and it said Jazz on the step, on the little mat. You know what I mean? But he knew about Jazz. And what the hell's Jazz coming, doing this? This was funny duddy shit. Or Jazz might have called you on the phone one day while he's sitting there. You know what I mean? He ain't mad. You could talk to Jazz, right? But you got about a minute and a half to say hello, how you doing, how you been, and get them motherfucker off the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to you later. But you gonna hold 2, 3, 4, 5 minute conversation with the motherfucker while I'm sitting there? Oh, you can cancel Christmas, baby. It's over. Because you know what? Not only did he know I'm there, right? Because you done told him I was there, right? He gonna keep bumming his gums. He's disrespecting the relationship, and then you disrespect the relationship for allowing him to do that. So after that, ain't but one way to go.
Ladies, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get the answer for y'all.
Oh, I'm dropping it. I'm giving it to you.
All right, let me rephrase. Let me use another example. Okay. This person had the children. They never cheated. All they wanted was for him to marry them. He turned around, he married somebody else. She still waited. That marriage broke up. She wanted to still get married. He turned around and married somebody else and still didn't marry her. 2 kids later, everything. She did everything.
Okay.
Why did he do that? Why?
I don't have an answer for him, but obviously there has to be something he didn't see. For her to say it and she did all those things for him.
I seen it. I witnessed it.
Right? All right. But there was definitely something he didn't see in her that was wifey material. Does that make sense?
Okay.
She might not have seen it. She can say, "Oh, I've done all this for him. I've done this. I've done that. I pulled his drawers out for him. Whatever the case may be." But along the line, something he saw and witnessed was made him what? Excuse me, I can't get my words together. Is what had him make that decision. It's like, she is not the one I want. Think about that. If you went on to 2 other women and you had this woman do everything for you, that's not what he wanted. Something along the lines is it was a turn off.
Because you don't know the woman, you personally don't know what it is.
No.
Like what it could be.
And I don't know the man. I don't know what happened.
I'll tell you, usually if something like that happened, it's because she lost her edge. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, like I told you before, a man meets a woman, what he got to do? He got to convince her he's the best thing since sliced bread, right? And he got to tell you, if you got another man, you don't need him no more. I'm here. You know what I mean? You can tell him to go and shit. You can tell him goodbye. I got you. You know what I mean? Whatever you want, I got you. It's nothing. Small thing. You know what I mean? I want you. And I'm going to make it happen by hook or by crook. So when a man give it to you like that, he put it down like that, you got to control that situation. Stop listening to your little. That's why I said sometimes you got to change your nouns. Because you can't put all your business in the street. You can't, because everybody ain't happy for you. So sometimes your little girlfriends, she'll put some shit in the game because you know what? You look like you happy now, right? Same thing like with his boys and shit, His boys might not be like, oh man, dude, we ain't hanging out no more because you all in love. Yeah, I'm in love. I'm feeling her. Absolutely. I ain't got time for y'all because my free time, I'm getting my bread and I'm going home to Miss Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But until she do some crazy shit, you know what I mean? And I tell everybody, beware that old girls' night out bullshit. You know what I mean? Don't fall for the okey doke. See, wisdom dictate y'all, but y'all go out and have fun, meet your little friends and do your shit, man. But you know what? Sometimes you got to be more careful. Just don't fall into the trap of the commiseration.
So let me ask you about this old school granddaddy term. Why buy the cow when you're getting milk for free? So if she's already doing everything that a wife would do, would a man feel like, well, what's the point in marrying you? You already doing every damn thing. Why do I have to marry you?
That's an old wives' tale.
That is?
Yeah.
So that's not true?
Listen, let me tell you something. Every man wants a wife. Just
every man.
Every man wants a wife, just like every woman wants a husband.
I didn't want a husband.
But you got to find your person. You know what I'm saying? See, you have to date with a purpose, right? And if you date with a purpose, eventually you'll find your person. You know what I'm saying? You know, but sometimes we just do shit in the meantime, in between time. You know what I mean? And you know ain't no future in that. And he know ain't no future in that. And y'all just doing it till you find your person. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's what it is.
So if the person waited over 20 years to be married, and
she's a goddamn fool.
Yeah, that was
a goddamn
fool. And he ain't married her yet. Should she give up?
She should have left after year 5.
Listen, she already a side chick.
Yeah.
She already a side chick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She already scrap iron. You know what I mean? Sure. If you
scrap iron,
that's absolutely she scrap iron.
Mm-hmm.
You just
20 years though. That's a long ass time.
Over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Scrap iron. Scrap iron. Scrap
iron.
iron.
Put a ring on wifey now. We've been together 5 years.
Scrap iron. You know what I mean?
Look Kids here. Is grown.
Mm-hmm.
Scrap iron.
See, I'm trying to pop a baby in her. Like
scrap iron.
It's just me.
They don't have 2 kids. The kids is grown out the house.
That is crazy. 20 years and still no
over.
Man.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I don't know what to say about that. There's something seriously wrong there.
I told her personally, you could have had 3 husbands in that amount of time.
For real, 20 years?
Why are you waiting on him?
Mm-mm. That is a long time.
My advice to her was, hey, y'all been messing around all these years. What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let it go. Just let it ride the way you've been riding. Maybe that's what works.
Well,
because the marriages that he had didn't work. I said,
but some shit is just entertainment. Some shit just entertainment.
Oh, like what I call decoration.
Absolutely. Somewhat, more or less.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, but some people don't want to be married and shit. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to be married, but I'm married.
You know,
but I never wanted to.
You know what I mean?
I wasn't that girl that sat around dreaming about being married because I was like, what's the point?
You know? Shit. Sometimes, dude don't match you. You might have badass kids and shit, man. And it's a package deal. You're like, damn, man.
Yeah.
You know something wrong with little dude, man. He licking ashtrays and shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to marry her. What we gonna do about?
That is a horrible thing. You see some shit like that, you want to run.
Hey, listen, what we gonna do about little man? You know what I'm saying? See, like for instance, y'all don't even be realizing, right? A lot of men, right? When they come around to the ready-made family thing, right? Then you want to know what's your little son? What y'all call him and shit? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If he got one of them names like that, man, and all that bullshit, that's not a good sign. That's
a
not
sign
good.
to keep it moving.
That's not good.
That's usually the grandmama that get him that
killer
man.
And all that type of stuff. Little Debo and all that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. You know what I mean? Why you couldn't name him Corky? Remember Corky? You know what I mean? Why you couldn't name him Corky or something like that? But you call him man. So now he's like, damn. Now he's gonna be like baby boy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
In the house of like 40.
Yeah, like, man, come on. So when there's a package deal like that, then you be like, okay. You know what I mean? All right there. Shit, damn girl, I like you. I love you. I love you. But that package right there, shit. Mm-hmm. That's a heavy lift.
So
he's licking ashtrays.
Let's switch gears a little bit. So what about a man that has been married for like over 50 years? Can a woman come along and break up that marriage? Is it cheaper to keep her?
I don't want to say break it up. No, they'll probably stay together, but he'll probably cheat. It's a temptation. Some people do fall into temptation.
Let me tell you something. If you broke, it don't matter.
If you broke.
If both of y'all broke, living in the project somewhere with Section 8 with a bullshit job, y'all making whatever the medium income of the United States of America is, which is about $38,000 or some shit like that. Believe it or not, I just heard that today, this morning on the news and shit, right? So both of y'all making that, you're making roughly close to $70,000 in your household and shit. Fuck it, get divorced. But if you got some shit, you gotta think about it. Like, do I burn down the house because you had a weak moment, you smashed Jose Cuervo over there? You know what I mean? I mean, like, shit happens. Some people just, live separate lives, right? But don't burn down the house. You know what I'm saying? Because when you burn down the house, both of you lose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And who wants to be set back 25, 30 years after you done built some shit? You know what I mean? And it all come apart because you're mad, he's mad, and it's a temporary madness. Y'all might be mad for 5 or 10 years at each other. And then one day y'all have an epiphany, y'all wake up and say, that was some dumb shit we did. That was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So don't burn down the house. If you got $2 above lunch money, don't burn down the house. Now, if you broke, it don't matter.
It brings me to like celebrities, right? Because you had Jay-Z who cheated on Beyonce. You had that dude that cheated on Shakira. You had J-Lo who fucking went right back to Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? All those situations.
This shit is raggedy again.
Yeah, like all those situations makes you wonder like what really goes on within those lifestyles. In the public eye, they have like these perfect personas. Everything's nice and perfect for them. But behind closed doors,
why do you think
Beyonce
Beyonce stayed with Jay-Z?
That was a lot to risk. Yeah, that was a lot to risk.
That's business.
Mm-hmm.
That's business.
Think about that. She want to start from all over again.
A lot.
She's Beyonce.
A lot of
Jay-Z.
A lot of relationships like that is business.
Why would you want to step away from that? That's the duo, the power couple of like.
You don't think Beyonce could stand on her own?
100%. 100%. But why would she make that decision when she knows being with him makes him greater? That was their songs, right? Let me upgrade you.
Well, I'm thinking from her having a relationship with her mother, that maybe her mother convinced her.
Yeah.
You have children, thug it out, because that's what the mother did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Until they were grown, and then
because I feel like everyone's marriage will eventually be tested.
On.
Well, look
that
here.
is without a fact.
There is something called. Now I talk to people about this all the time. Mistakes of a woman in love with other men. You know what that is, right? Jiggy.
What happened? I'm confused.
Mistakes of a woman in love with other men.
Okay, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just saying.
Y'all can't see him, but he's looking at me like.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Why gotta be mistakes of a woman?
Because usually that's how they lose their edge. But that's just me, I'm just an old boy.
I know it's gotta be a woman.
I'm an old head, They old bull. Now they calling us unk and shit.
Have you been hurt?
I think everybody on God's screen ever been hurt. You know what I mean?
What was your hurt like?
What was my hurt like?
What's it like when a man hurts?
Like, oh, that's tremendous.
It's like, I'm saying what's like. It's like wake up in the middle of the night, barefoot, and step on a fucking Lego.
I knew what you were gonna say too. It's a hurt.
Or hitting your shin on the bed frame.
Your pinky toe.
You know what I mean? Don't that shit hurt?
But eventually it goes away.
It does, but after a while, and it leaves a mark, don't it? When you hit you hit your shit on the bed frame, that shit leaves a mark.
It depends.
Every time you put your sock on, you like that mother. See that you weren't ready for that. You weren't ready for it to talk about what kind of hurt it is. Gee, that's stepping on a Lego.
Terrible hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Hitting your shit on a damn bed frame.
Terrible hurt.
That
is like it's like that drive you psycho type of hurt.
That's why sometimes y'all kill them.
Oh, you're not doing that.
Some of them
I don't know who does anything like that.
You know what? On the real, I had an uncle that did that.
Yeah.
What?
I had an uncle who did that.
They killed somebody?
He killed his wife.
Took somebody out. I forgot.
He killed his wife.
Media.
Yeah.
He deleted it. Get out.
Oh,
He's still
yeah.
in jail?
No. He turned the gun on himself. You know,
What
Yeah.
happened?
lost his damn mind. You know,
She
That shit happens. You
Hey,
lose your
look,
mind.
you know, I was too young to remember, but you know, shit. All I know is
This was your daddy's brother or your mama's brother?
my mother's brother. You know, he was you know, she was throwing it like a quarterback, spreading it like mayonnaise. You know, it's tough when a man go out there and he busting his ass to make the ends meet and working and all the other shit. You know what I mean? And the mailman
like
rings twice.
betrayal.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Man.
Or whatever it was, you know. But all I know is he came and lullabied her ass and lullabied his own ass.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So-
the man's still walking around?
Well, I mean, by now he done took a dirt nap his damn self. But I'm just saying,
Not
you know,
the
this was all
dirt.
this shit happened in the 70s and shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You know, but I don't want that kind of love. Mm-mm. In fact, if the shit too good, give it to him.
Yeah, what you mean? What you mean?
If it's that good, make a
man.
motherfucker jump out the building, give it to him.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I want some mediocre shit.
Yeah.
I want that shit to make a motherfucker lose his goddamn mind and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, what kind of Gucci make a man lose his mind?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it the whole package?
I don't
It
know.
can't
Nah,
just
it's
solely
just-
be the coochie.
Nah, it ain't
It
that.
gotta be
Nah.
the whole facade.
I had a friend I lost because of that. The girl
guy
was da-
friend?
Yeah, a
What
guy
happened?
friend. So he was dating some girl. She messed around with another guy. The guy ended up like coming into the hallway. They met up. They ended up getting into a fist fight, and the guy stabbed her because she was messing around with two men.
Two?
Yeah, she was messing
Oh,
around
she
with
was
both
a
of them.
dirty whore.
Yeah.
Mistakes of a woman in love with other
Mhm.
men.
Well, let me ask y'all men this. So when y'all are out there throwing the D all over the place,
I don't do that.
this is a hypothetical. I'm not pointing any fingers, but for the cheaters out there that are listening, and don't call in after the show, call in during the show.
Yes, we are from 7 to 8.
888-304-4401.
Thank you, baby.
Again, 888-304-4401.
And again, thank you, baby. Is it fair? Does that justify her going out there? Because that's how I feel. Like if you're gonna cheat on me, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
cheat on you.
Go, do it.
I figured it's
Orange
fair
tonic
game.
or lemon juice,
It's
whatever
fair
turns
game.
you on.
It's fair game.
Whatever turns
It
you
is fair
on.
game.
Go. Shit. Go. Go out there, you know.
Well, why y'all don't stay with us?
Act like an adult for once.
Why y'all don't stay with us? Why men get up?
Because
Okay,
we don't.
so
we
you
don't,
see how the men cheat and the women stay and they put up with it.
listen, listen.
How come the
listen,
men don't,
Listen,
stay?
listen, Linda.
What's my name?
I hit it with the listen, Linda.
Oh my
Say
God.
my name.
Where's that from?
You don't remember that from?
No, I don't know.
The little boy in the video, he called his mother Linda, you know, like
Oh,
you forgot that?
yes.
All right.
He never heard that shit. Don't listen to him. Go ahead.
But anyway, see, you know, what was the question again?
Why?
I gotta eat more fish.
Why when we do it, it's an issue when it was done to us. Like we put up with it, and then finally we like, you know what? Fuck it.
Listen,
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Listen.
And y'all leave.
Most men don't. Women started. Y'all get more opportunities to cheat than men do. You know what I mean? When you get dressed up and put your jiggy wear on and you go out there, you got 100 muggers hollering at you. You know what I'm saying, right?
No, I don't.
Hush. What? You from Brooklyn?
lying.
She from Brooklyn, huh?
Shay,
You lying.
you see me every day.
Exactly, you lying.
Right? And she lying, right? So like me and Che Quavo, right? We would have to holler at 100 women to get about 8 to 10 to give us the time of day.
I
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
believe that.
That is facts. Dating is like, for a guy, it's like a numbers game.
It's definitely number
It's
10.
definitely a numbers game. You literally have to be out there talking to every girl and then find out which one's going to give you that time and then how you're going to get more time.
And see-
you really got to put in work.
And I don't put in no work because I ain't got no rap. I ain't got no rap. I ain't got no game. You know what I mean? I'm not the dude that, you know.
So what works for you? A woman pushing up on you?
No, I mean, it got to be generic. It's just going to be generic. You know, for me, it's going to be generic.
Is that okay? How aggressive should a woman be?
I don't know. Because for me, I don't like super aggressive. You come up to me and tell me, I want to suck your dick. No. Stay away.
Oh, no. She's not mine. My woman
no.
is fine as wine.
That is not for me. Like, that's too aggressive.
So you prefer the lady?
I prefer
you
the
want
lady.
to do the chase?
Yes, I want to do the
chase.
I want to like finesse you and talk to you, whisper some sweet shit.
I'm not crazy about the chase. You know why? Because that shit gets boring after a while. You know, because if she don't want to be caught, fuck the chase.
Oh no, she gonna get caught.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't got no rap anyway. Right? I ain't got no rap anyway. So you know what? You know, it's gonna be generic and shit. You know, I'm the goofy guy. Yeah, I'm nerdy and shit. You know? Shit.
So what works for the nerdy man with no rap?
I don't know. Must be the way my breath smell. I don't know. Shit.
I don't know.
You said the way
you
your
know what's
breath
crazy?
Yeah.
Yo, I seen an odd couple today. I seen this bad bitch with some little tiny 5-foot dude, and she was like 5'11".
Size matter.
Was
Yo,
size transgender woman?
No, she wasn't. She was, I found her to be very attractive.
How you know?
I was like, damn, like,
can you tell a transgender woman from a woman today? Yes. How do you know? Yeah. Some of them look very
No. You ain't catching me with none of that. I know exactly what
Come on,
man when I see one.
You going left right now. You're going left.
I know a man when I see
one. Get back on the road. Get back on the road. Get back on the road.
I'm sorry. I
you
just
off the
had
road.
to make a quick stop.
Get off the road. Get back on the road.
I had to make a quick stop. Shout out to all my transgenders out there in the LGBTQ community. I stand with you.
Y'all are welcome. Just don't come my way. It's not for me. That's all. That's all. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So it was an odd couple. It was almost like, was it Sonny and Cher? The size difference back in the day. That it threw me off. I'm like, this guy looks raggedy. He ain't got shit. I can tell.
How you know?
Because she's paying for the room.
Could have been holding.
She's paying for everything.
But you know what?
Threw me off.
It's sometimes it's just the chemistry. You know, the energy might. He's the yin to her yang, and vice versa, and it just might be that way. You know what I mean? Because you know what? Let me tell you something. You know, sometimes you can be the luckiest man in the world, and sometimes you can be the loneliest guy in the world and shit. You know what I mean? So,
what's it like when a man is lonely?
What's it when a man is lonely?
That's our.
Do y'all lay in a dark room with the curtains drawn?
Nah.
What do y'all do when y'all?
We tune in and focus on ourselves.
That's right.
That's 100%.
Let me tell you something. Men don't mind being lonely.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't mind being lonely. Hell no. We gonna concentrate on getting our bread right, getting our weight up and shit.
So y'all don't be.
We gonna eat good.
Walking around thinking about.
Oh hell no.
Like us.
No.
Nah. No.
Oh God bless you.
Let me tell you something.
God bless
Why you think men be having dogs and cats and shit like that? You know, they give us unconditional love. We good.
Exactly.
We good.
My dog for like 10 years. That was my bitch.
We good.
You know what I'm saying?
We good. You know, we ain't going through them changes and shit. You know what I mean? Ain't about doing that.
So y'all don't care about being alone for the rest of y'all life?
Hey man, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. When you meet that person, when you meet your person, and they good to go, because you know sometimes your person is somebody else's person at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, she joking and shit.
Allegedly.
Sometimes no. Really? You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes it be things in the way.
What you engineer?
I'm just saying.
Who called me?
Oh hell.
Somebody mad. Somebody watching me like, hold on, you got some answering to do.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, it's probably for you, Jiggie.
Why is my call on your phone?
Right? They ain't calling into the right number.
I know. I need help, huh, Tiffany? Huh? I need help. Tiffany said I need help and shit. I probably do need help. You know.
Oh my
shit.
God, Tiffany, call in.
Listen. Irish Cupcake. You know, she gives me unconditional love. She right there with me. She sleeps with me. You know what I mean?
She's next to you.
You know, that's right. That's right. She makes sure I'm good. She does all of that. That's right. That's right. Sometimes that's all you need. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Look, imagine come home to Jiggie every day.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just saying. Look how demanding. Listen, you heard her?
What? Who don't want to come home to me every day? Look at me.
You just cussed that. She just cussed at me. Jose, you see that? You know, like oh damn, yeah, I need to drink.
How you know what I would be as your woman? Like you don't know. Maybe this is just our work relationship. But maybe if we had an intimate relationship, if
how many times you
married,
how many times you beat your husband?
Pardon me?
How many times you beat your husband?
How many times I beat him?
Yes.
Beat him? Like with a belt?
You got cat of nine tails at your house? You got all these other props around here. I know you got the cat of nine tails.
Nah, Jiggie's the type to throw hands. Boom, boom, boom. 1 piece, 2 piece.
Let me tell you. Although I never wanted to be married and my husband wanted to get married and I didn't, I said to myself, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And in my mind, I was like, I want to be the fantasy wife. Like I want to wear the outfits every Sunday, baking a cake and cooking and
that's dope.
House clean. Like I wanted to be the perfect wife. I wanted to be a whore and a wife, all wrapped up in one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Yeah. That's enjoyable.
I'm not going to go into the personal details, but
you want to be a whore and a wife,
wrapped up in one. Like
hey,
I just wanted
lady
to
on the town,
give him everything. Like
woman
that,
around the house.
That was my idea
Mm-hmm.
of being a wife.
Mm-hmm.
I figured if I'm going to be a wife, this is how a wife should be. What do y'all think?
Oh,
how do you think a wife should be?
She should be the package deal.
Yeah.
You gotta be the nurse and the doctor and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
The teacher.
Yeah.
You know.
See, it's the little things that mean so much and shit. You know what I mean? You know, like hell.
Who back there? Who you looking at?
She in there texting me from over there and shit.
Oh,
you know
come in here. Who's that?
You know?
Come inside.
Come on in.
Who's that?
Come on in. The price is right. Let's make it.
Who's that? Let me take that bag out the chair for you so you can sit down.
You know what I mean? Shit. You know? Ain't nothing to it. But
come on.
But
who's that? Come on. Who in there?
Hey, you know.
Come on, I have a chair for you and a live mic.
Yes. Come on in.
And a glass of wine. Come on.
Well, like we said, you know what I mean? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Ain't that right, Jose?
It's facts. There ain't nothing wrong with a woman who wants to be a wife and a whore for her man. I see nothing wrong.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna be a whore for your husband.
Yes.
Not for the hood.
No. You get left in the hood. You get left in the hood real quick.
That's right. You wake up one day, you say, where you at? Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
Yeah, you're gonna find all your belongings outside the door.
No, you don't even do that. You don't do that.
Oh, I did it.
Oh, you did it.
I've done that before. Oh, yeah, I've definitely done that before. See, yeah, you want to be for the streets? Boom, boom, take all your shit out in the hallway. You can tell your new man come pick that shit up.
Wait, she was living with
down
you?
The block. Yeah.
And hoeing?
Listen.
Yeah, she was living with me.
And hoeing?
Yes, and hoeing.
Damn.
And hoeing.
She was community coochie?
Yeah.
Damn.
Had to let her go. Let her
damn, Quavo. Shit.
See, yeah, it happens to the best of us.
You know why? Because your game is tight. You know what I mean? Your game tight. You know what I mean? You be working your game and spending your change, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Look, you know it's crazy. So on the opposite end, right? I'm a guy. I provided everything. She ain't have to pay no rent. She ain't have to pay no electric. She ain't have no bills.
See,
she kept everything.
See, your pussy bill was high. Your pussy bill was high.
She's stupid, ladies. Yes. You hear that? Don't be stupid.
Mm-hmm. And then got cheated on. Caught them in the act. Well, you know, kissing in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I almost dragged you.
She was kissing in front of you?
Yeah.
Another dude?
Yes. Why? Because they didn't know I was there.
Oh, damn.
They didn't know I was there.
Had you peeking around the corner and shit,
yeah,
right?
I was just waiting. And
playing private eye.
Yes. Waiting, boom,
just killing the man
Did
inside.
you get a hard on while watching?
Fuck no, man. Ain't nothing like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a different conversation.
They just was making out in front of me. That shit, like, I was heated. I was like, what the fuck?
Tighter the skin on the frame.
Right now.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you.
Yeah.
See that?
Then had to see her go. Took all the belongings, took it outside.
Now that's a funky ass broad for your ass.
Your shit, and that was it.
That's a funky ass broad for your ass. You put out just like that?
Yeah. I really sat down about it too. I really sat down and said,
see, now you see what we talking about? That's why he's the way he is.
Oh,
you see that? You see, that's exactly what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's the way he is.
That's why he's with a woman that.
That's why no more nice guy.
Yeah, correct. There ain't no more nice
will
guy.
engage.
That nice guy used to get taken
pineapple.
advantage of. Exactly.
You know,
But there's a whole nother reason behind that. You know.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. You
I
know?
have no problem dating two girls at the same time. They'd be fine about it. It's happened in middle school, high school, elementary, making out with two girls at the same time. To me, that shit is normal. That's why I don't mind it.
Boy, he was a goddamn freak.
Yeah.
Boy,
You're not a freak?
Not like that. Shit.
Well, you got some gold and platinum
Shit.
plaques on the wall.
That ain't got nothing to
Surely,
It's crazy.
That
I
got-
from
remember
being
all
in the
their names.
music industry,
That
you
got
got
nothing-
some
that-
freak stories that you would
Listen,
like to share. Do you want to share it?
Didn't I just tell you I was the corner of the ball? I was a nerd. I did not tell you I went to private school.
What that got to do with it?
Listen, I didn't know what the world was like until I got in the world. 12th grade.
Oh.
And I was traumatized.
Well, what about now?
What about now?
Yes.
I told you I ain't got no rap. I ain't got no game. Shit.
So how did
I mind my business. I mind my business. I just mind my business.
Oh, what about the airport?
I look, like I said, I just mind my business. You know what I mean?
It
Shit.
just happens naturally. That's all.
You know,
right?
I mind my
Boom,
business.
boom.
So
You know, I just stay fit and trim like a bicycle rim. That's all. I'm still fat boy fresh.
You like how he be pulling them out, right? Slim like a bicycle rim.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
What? It is what it is. I'm telling the truth. Shit. This is what it is. Jose Cuervo, he the guy. See, if me and him, if me and him was in the room together, he's gonna bag all the chicks. You know what I mean? He gonna bag them all.
how do you know that?
Because he's outgoing. He's outgoing. He got the game. You know what I mean? You seen him in action. He get on the dance floor. He dancing with
He's
the
a
whole.
hot fucking mess. Right, I see this guy.
Remember he's in Kalahari that
He get
day
on my motherfucking
at the Halloween party.
We not saying no names.
At the Halloween party, he was dancing with the whole joint. You know what I
ain't
mean?
bringing up
And
no
listen,
logic.
and listen, he was doing the damn thing.
Did
Boy,
this microphone just try to snatch my wings?
I just said, look at it.
Engineer, we are not dropping any locations. Disregard that last
statement.
Yeah, okay. But anyway,
But,
he
yeah,
was up in there dancing with everybody. They was getting it in. He was doing the damn thing, man. I said, listen. A dude that was in there with a woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we was in Africa in the desert.
Was mean mugging
You
you.
know what's crazy?
It was mean mugging.
I've been to events where husbands will give me their wives so I can dance with them.
Mm-hmm.
This is no lie. I was at a Cinco de Mayo event in Fishkill, New York.
Did you sleep with any of them after?
Nah, I didn't sleep with them.
Oh, so that's why they did it. They felt safe.
Yeah, they felt safe.
Because
But
they
they
was
knew I
like,
was
she's
there.
going home with me.
But they knew I was there also having a good time. I literally hopped on stage, start dancing.
And
And everybody's looking at me.
You got that star quality, man. You got the it factor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then I hopped off the stage, started dancing with all the women, and they was passing me
I
around.
got two left feet.
I was getting passed around like a hoe. That's how it really was. I was getting passed around. Jose. Right.
Yes, there you go. Engineer.
What?
Now back to the music industry, that of which you are from, as myself.
I saw some things, but I knew them things.
Okay.
Everything ain't
so
for
what
everybody.
did you do? What did you do?
Mind my business. My daddy said, pay your taxes and leave them bitches alone.
Yeah. He was raised right. I'm gonna tell you that. He was raised right.
That's right.
If it was me, my grandma would say, what you waiting for? You're supposed to have the whole team.
He is lying.
My grandma would be like, why don't you have 5 girlfriends already? I'm like, grandma, but I do. It's different.
Engineer, I don't believe you.
Listen. My dad was Superman. And I tell everybody that. How many times have I said that? My dad's Superman. My dad was my biggest influence in my life. Right? And you know what? I lived to be like my dad. You know what I'm saying? So if my dad said, pay your taxes and leave them bitches alone, I paid my taxes and left them bitches alone.
You never had an industry whore.
Of course they was always around and shit. You know what I mean?
How did you practice? Like, how did you,
Oh, what we would do, we would write music and shit, and we would go up to the club or to the little bars and shit, and we would have a conversation, and the conversation we would have with the ladies would be the lyrics of the song. You know what I'm saying? And how she responds to the lyric of to the conversation will let us know if it's going to be a hit.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So the women.
that was strategic.
That's a very controlled experiment.
Yes, it was. You know, like.
It is. That's the nerdy side of him. You see, I get it.
Yeah.
But I can see that too.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a little conversation at the bar, whatever, you know, you just be talking about some stuff and shit. And, then you talk about the concept of song without her knowing that you talk about the song. You know what I mean? And just having a conversation, feedback. When you based upon her feedback, you know, like, all right, that's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go over well as a song. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm a fucking nerd.
Well, I told you that I want to switch over to singing from hip hop because I'm a woman of a certain age now, and I want you to write me a song. Because you write hits. You think you can write me a hit? Because I normally write myself, so you will be the first person that ever wrote.
Well, see,
me.
I can write a dope hook, right? I can come up with a hook for you. You know what I'm saying? But you would have to write your verses.
I can definitely do that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I can come with a
and
concept and an idea.
We would split the
I
writing.
come with a concept and an idea, you know, and then
what about the
you
production? Are you producing the track?
We got enough producers. We can do that. That's easy.
Because I need to put out some more music. Like I'm getting
we on the
I'm
air
getting
right
bored
now. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting bored now. I need to put out some more music. I feel like I'm neglecting the music.
What you want to sing about? What you want to sing about? What you want to sing about?
I want to sing about love.
Love, or lust, love?
Love.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a woman of a certain age now.
Yeah, kind of like
I got through the lust years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be derogatory anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be pure.
Yeah, that you know. All right.
Why is that so funny to me?
See there, but see, if you want to do stuff like that, you have to be believable.
I'm believable.
It has to be convincing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can be my vocal coach.
And you want me to vocal coach? I got somebody to be a vocal coach for you.
Why you can't do it?
Because that's a hard job to be a vocal coach. That's not.
Do you
easy.
think I could transition and cross over into singing?
Everybody can.
I did that one song.
Everybody can. See, the problem is, you know, with somebody like me, you're gonna hate me.
Why?
Because I'm a perfectionist.
I am too.
You know what I mean?
We might hate each other.
And see, you know, you got to go get them notes. You know what I mean? And you know, like you really
it's got to hit perfect.
Have to understand how music works. You know what I mean? Because some people be lazy. You know, they want to be mediocre.
I understand.
You know what I mean? And you know, I don't do mediocre. You know, I'll be like, fuck that, stop. And I don't like to punch. You know what I mean? I don't like to do punching.
So how would you transition me from a rap artist into? How would you?
I don't know.
Develop. Would I have to go through artist development?
Nah. Who does that? You know what I mean?
I'm already developed.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Nah, it'll just be, you know, like it'll be the energy, be a vibe. We'll have a conversation, you know, and see where you at with it, you know. And to write a song for somebody, you gotta feel their energy. You know what I mean? For me, I would have to feel your energy. We have to just, you know.
I want to bring love back into the world.
You know.
I've been derogatory. I do apologize to everybody out there. I'm changing, and I just want to bring love and good vibes.
I used to write music back in the day too.
That's what I want to do now.
I stopped writing.
No more saying I want my coochie ate and lick my booty hole and all of that.
That's a turn on.
I'm changing. It's a turn on.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
Why?
I don't like music like that.
That's why you never was.
I don't listen to no Sexy Red. I don't listen to no City Girls. Like I don't listen to them. That shit don't work.
What do you listen to?
I like R&B music. I like Alicia Keys. I like Beyonce.
Oh, I was going I almost slipped. I was about to drop the F-bomb.
I like Taylor Dayne. Taylor Dayne was a good artist back in the
Tim's.
day.
Tim's is dope.
Tim's is dope.
Yeah,
you know
what do you think about this new music today? It all kind of sounds the same.
That's the problem.
Everybody sound like Summer Walker.
Nobody got any identity.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody got identity.
They look the same.
What is this sound that I'm hearing now? Like, what is it?
Garbage. My honest opinion is garbage.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
That's that shit that's here today and gone tomorrow.
Is it garbage to us and wonderful to this new generation?
Listen, they
might-
are cattle.
Mm.
They're cattle. They follow the leader. You know what I mean? It started with T-Pain. T-Pain started with the, you know,
I fell in love with a stripper.
yeah, you know, with the auto tunes and shit, and it went left from there.
Yeah, I want to do.
You know, and everybody
I don't
sing,
like that.
everybody sing the same way, and you know, whoever got a hit record. Look, people think Drake can sing. Drake started singing that style he sings and shit, and then everybody started doing whatever Drake was doing. Shit's horrible. It's
Now I
crazy.
want to take it to church.
Oh, you know, then
Not church, but I want to,
you want to, you know,
I want to sing.
you want to be able to, you know, hit some notes and do some things, and you know that's stuff I like. You know what I mean? All that follow the leadership. No.
Who do you
thank
think is a great singer for this new generation right now?
Coco Jones is a pretty good singer.
Coco Jones is good.
She's a pretty good. You know, believe it or not, even Tink Crazy Ass is a good singer. She just crazy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of great singers out there, but they choose the wrong content. You know what I mean? They got to choose better content because it's not all about being super sexualized and you know hood radish. You know, you got to do better than that.
Yeah.
So hood radish seems to be the
main thing in mainstream media. Yeah.
How long you think it's gonna last?
I hope it don't last that long. I hope it ends tomorrow. To be honest, tomorrow, please let it end. I don't want to see your ass half naked twerking.
Now,
it's entertaining.
Right now,
that's not what I want.
It's slowly changing right now. It's really slowly changing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's really slow. It's in a process. It's just moving real slow. You know, because the thing is, if you stop promoting it, right, and entertaining it, it'll go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. And I see it going away because I don't think anybody.
Because I'm gonna tell you why I was going away because Live Nation did away with their whole black music division. You know what I'm saying? Of touring, they did away with it. They only were doing fusion tours where they might add one black act, you know, and it was a fusion tour. But now they're trying to go. They just because of the Black Promoters Collective as being very successful doing black shows. Now they went and restarted their black music division.
Yeah, they had Mary J. Blige on tour, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, just the other night in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Black Promoters Collective kicked everybody in the ass.
Yeah.
It's kicking everybody in the ass.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, they did away with their whole thing, you know what I mean? Because they said there was no money in it. Because guess what? All the mumble rappers and all that other shit, nobody comes out. They don't spend no money. You know what I'm saying? So if it don't make money, it don't make dollars, don't make sense.
What do you think about the music industry today?
It needs to change.
The music industry isn't about music; it's about creating content. It's all about creating content. If you create enough content, you can get signed to a record deal. If you don't create enough content, you never get signed to a deal.
Which would be a 360.
Yeah,
well,
they're gonna rob you.
Well, they kind of got away from doing the 360 right now because most people realize that that's not the way to go. So they kind of changed the game a little bit. You know what I mean? Because most people realize that I don't need the record company anymore.
That was going to be my next question. Do you think it's more ideal for artists to be independent?
Look, Sony just laid off 15,000 people.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Like London division or something. Like that, right?
Yeah, they just laid off like 15,000 people. But these companies now are content creators. It's not the traditional record companies anymore. You know what I mean? You can take Quavo over there, right? If he got 200,000-300,000 followers, you know, 1 million followers, he can get a deal.
Because that's brand deals.
That's
everything.
That's merch, that's everything.
He can get a deal. And his music can be trash. But he can get a deal because he is a content creator. You know what I'm saying? And that's what matters right now. Content. You know what I mean? content. You know what I mean? You have to really have content. All these companies now they're just content creators.
Yeah, they're all fighting
You know what I
for attention.
The traditional record company is gone. It's over.
So, do you think this is the death of traditional record companies? Like
No, they just
they
evolved.
have to rebrand themselves.
They became media companies. You know, they still say record company or an entertainment company, but they're content creators. They're media companies. You know what I mean? You can't buy a CD. You can't buy MP3. You can't buy nothing. It's all digital. It's all media. You know what I mean? It's all media.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's why
what
what's his name? Childish Gambino dropped the album and it's all visual. It's all videos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's content.
And if you can create content, you can get paid. That's the only way you're gonna get attention.
So, what do you think makes a good content creator?
Well, you know what?
How do you build your following?
I'm gonna drop a ditty on you. You remember when Twitter first came out, right? And everybody was tweeting every little fucking thing they did. I'm in the bathroom taking a shit.
Yeah.
I'm in the store. I'm feeding my dog. You know what I mean? You remember when Twitter first came out? People would tweet everything they did, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? To be a content creator, right? You literally need to have somebody follow you for a day or two, like 2 days, and just videotape everything you do for like 2 days. That will create enough content for about 3 weeks, 2 days of video. And you just chop it up and drop a little bit every day, and then people see that and they follow you and they see it, and you adding on to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if somebody follow you for 2 days every week and videotape you doing stuff, talking stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then plus the little stuff you might do in between that with yourself, and you posting that, you create enough content. And if you create enough content and people follow you, that's how you start to get the attention of the big companies. It's all about content.
Makes sense.
All about content.
The engineer's a mastermind, actually.
And how do you think people could build their following?
I'll give you a perfect example. My son just dropped a single with Tay Baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who her shit was dormant, because bad advice, right? My son drops a joint, it's hot, she's on it, doing the hook. It's a great song. It's dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
He put it out there with a paid boost, right? Put her picture on it because, with her picture on it, it's going to change the algorithm where it's going to drop into, you know what I mean, for other reasons, right? And within a week, they had over 25,000 plays.
Wow.
Within a week. You know what I'm saying? So it's a game that needs to be played. Now they just dropped the joint, right? Wait till they drop a video. Wait till they do a video and drop the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's going to create momentum and content for not only what he does, but it's giving her a boost too. You know what I'm saying?
And I fucks with Tay Baby. I think she has a great voice.
Oh yeah, she talented. She talented. But I'm just saying, you know what? If you're only good as the engine behind you, right? And you know what? You have to have an attentive ear when there's a instructor tongue speaking. You know that, right? And sometimes you can get involved with people who only know the plan that you laid out and that they know. You know what I'm saying? And after they duplicate what you showed them, what do they do next? Because if you ain't got the connections and the wisdom to know how to go to the next level, right? You stuck. You just want to be right there.
You're gonna stay stagnant.
And then you stagnate. Like I just gave you $1 million worth of game just now on what needs to be done.
How do you think the record companies? Do you think they're making the money that they used to make today, or?
Yeah, they're making money.
How?
They making money
this new age of digital.
Because what they did was they reduced their overhead. You know what I mean? You keep it. They reduce their overhead. You know, they reduce their overhead first of all, because you don't need, you know, to have the same people, you know, doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so with that being said, they saved a ton of money on salaries, right? And when they got rid of the people, now they can get rid of the real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So they save a whole lot of money on rent.
Yeah, there's no office space needed.
They got rid
Because
of
the
office
real
space.
estate is now social media.
Right.
Yeah.
So all they need, and they got people working from home right now, creating the content, doing everything they need to do, that because they got rid of people and got rid of real estate, immediately they just went into the black by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. They don't got to pay matching Social Security taxes anymore,
Mm-hmm.
right? They don't have to pay health insurance.
Mm-hmm.
That's a ton of money.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so they're making money by just not paying stuff anymore. They immediately went to the black by doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they're making money. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think
and
about...
guess what? And now what's so dope is, right? They're robbing the artists harder now than they did before.
How is that?
Because now
they're taking everything.
These kids live to say that I got a plat. I'm platinum. I'm gold, right? Well, back in the days, if you went gold, hell, you didn't even have to go gold to make a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? Right? But now you got people going platinum and triple platinum and shit like that.
Only seeing like 40,000.
And seeing $40,000. But these kids are excited because they got a little plaque that say, you know, whatever company it is, you know, Spotify. I'm platinum on Spotify.
But then they go to do a show and they're not filling the seats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think about Meg Thee Stallion because they got her on an arena tour. She is not built for no arena.
But guess what? Do the knowledge. You only hear her name, but you got to look at the undercard. You got to look at the whole card. You know what I'm saying? It's probably 10 people on that card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Could she do it by herself?
No.
Right now, Nikki
No.
is killing the game.
Oh, of course. Her production's
Nikki is selling out
yeah.
by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what they did for Nikki to sell out by herself? They changed the venues because at first she wasn't selling out. They put her in venues that were too big. So they had to reduce the size of the venues to match the size of her crowd that she was drawing. And they had to add people to the event to bring them in there. Like, you know, there's some artists that could do the Garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fill it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some people that got to perform at the Beacon Theater.
Yeah. And
they can sell at the Beacon Theater. You know what I mean? So, you know,
thank you.
Depending on the artists and the acts in their drawer, you got to put them in the right venue. You know what I mean? Just like Tink a few weeks ago, or a month or two ago, whatever, she was down in Miami and they had this whole big place for her, and maybe 200 or 300 people showed up for a place that was set to have 5,000 people. You know what I'm saying? The place was empty because the promoter thought he had something that he didn't have because he didn't do the research. You got to do you got to do the market research to see what you're working with. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a hit record, don't mean people won't come out. You know what I'm saying? And know what your target market is. If you're not an international artist, you're not going to fill up the seats. You got to be international.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Your friends and family are not coming out. They're not buying the ticket.
No, they're not.
They want some free shit, right? and after that, the local people here, if you're not international, they just don't come out.
Mm-hmm. Well, what works for Nikki is she has a phenomenal fan base.
Oh yeah,
those Bobs don't play.
Yeah, they loyal.
They're gonna come out. They're gonna come dressed. They're gonna support. And I think that's
she got
been her survival.
Yeah. She
fan base.
She got something that's going on. I mean, like, I salute them, you know, because they came in at the right time. You know, she paid her dues and she came in at the right time. You know what I'm saying? She paid her dues, she came at the right time. So, you know, she got a situation that's working. You know what I mean? She got a situation that's working, but there's other people who just ain't gonna have that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at, I don't care how much money they put behind Sexy Red. They putting so much money behind that train wreck on, you know what I mean? And guess what?
What?
It ain't working.
They got her. They had her twerking on a country show. Just to
It
show
don't
her
working.
face.
It don't working. It ain't working.
But the boys seem to like Sexy Red.
No,
No, they
Yeah.
don't. No,
Wait,
they don't.
say that again.
The guys.
No, you said it right the first time. The boys.
You know what I
You
mean?
said it right the first time. Ain't no grown ass man going to a Sexy Red show.
They
They're not even buying a ticket for their girlfriend to a
Hey,
Sexy
listen.
Red show. The fuck out of here.
You know what we always used to say when we put together a show?
What?
You put together the show, right? And you go out and you ask some people. You show them what you got. You ask them, would you buy a ticket or buy a sandwich? And you know what? Most people look at it and say, yeah, I'll buy a ticket. Some. And then some people say, nah, I'll buy a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You know? So you got to do the market research. You know what I mean? And whatever redundancy you have within your company and your organization, you got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because it just costs you money.
What do you think about reality TV shows versus social media? Because a lot of people are doing things on YouTube versus
They figure they can do it on their own.
You want to hear something funny?
what?
A lot of stuff that's on social media ain't good.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't good. You know, it's just too much mess. It ain't good.
Mm-mm.
You know, and reality TV has changed.
Most of that stuff is scripted.
Yeah, it is
You know what I'm
scripted.
saying?
Housewives is hanging in there.
It's all
For
scripted.
now.
I don't know. They
Fall
had a
off,
pretty
too.
long stretch, right? The
They
Housewives.
did. I give it to them. They did.
And they're expanding the brand. They done went into other areas.
Yeah.
Well, look, y'all know it's about time for
Oh,
us to buy
snap.
here, right?
It
we ran
is.
out- we
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time now is 8:04. Thank you for tuning in and for watching us. And see you next week. The time is 7, not 6. My bad. They made an executive decision without me.
Mhm.
She was an executive decision.
But hold up, before we go, we're gonna do this one more time.
Oh yeah.
What?
Because
Because
disclosure.
Because of Jiggie. We gotta play this disclosure on the way out.
Yeah.
Because this ain't got nothing to do with Genesis Radio. This is all on Jiggie
Yeah.
and Quavo.
Yes.
Wait, today was pretty nice. Today
I
was a
agree.
clean show.
It was.
I think this one is on Genesis.
And we dropped a lot.
No.
We dropped a lot of jewels out there for people too. Whoever's watching, chiming in, you know,
Made
it's
a
good.
nice transition today. And I enjoy talking about the music industry from being from the music industry.
Yeah.
Myself and the engineer. You know they saw you last week, right?
Who saw me?
I'm gonna put you out there.
You did. You didn't know.
Walk through.
You walked out the
I'ma make
door.
sure
You turned
y'all
around.
gonna get to see
The
what the
opinions
engineer
expressed
on it.
on the radio program by the hosts, co-hosts, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of Genesis Radio, www.genesisradio.com, Genesis Radio's owners, management, or affiliates.
Bye, snuggly baby. Oh, we ain't doing celebrity tarot in a minute.